Hi, my name is Ashikin, and for my botany video assignment, I came up with an interesting topic, which is plants without photosynthesis. Have you heard about plants not being able to make its own food? In this video, I will share with you about a type of mode in nutrition that makes these plants unique than the others. In 2018, several headlines about a mycoheterotrophic plant was rediscovered again after 150 years. That is a very long amount of years. At Gunung Matang Massif, Western Sarawak, Borneo, Malaysia, the plant was seen by a group of researchers from the Czech Republic's Palaki University in 2017. To our knowledge, it is only the second finding of the species in total, written in the paper published in the journal Phytotaxa by the Czech Republic Palak University and the Crop Research Institute. With only a drawing from the 1866, this plant finally gets to be captured on camera and has its first photographic documentation. Now, you must be very curious as to how this plant looks like. Before that, let's get a bit into history of the first discovery. Odoardo Beccari was the first person to discover this alien-looking plant back in the year of 1866. The Italian naturalist, or some regard him as a botanist, was exploring the Malaysian rainforest in Sarawak until he came across the odd little plant. Feeling intrigued by the plant, Odoardo sketched an image of it in his notebook with zero awareness that his portrayal of the plant would end up as the only record for longer than a century. This is what the plants look like in the modern world. It goes by the name Thismia neptunis, a mycoheterotrophic species not only possessing a peculiar appearance but also a particularly distinctive mode of nutrition. Further, let's touch on the discussion of the fundamental modes of nutrition in plants. All living things on this planet need energy to survive. In order to gain that energy, nutrition is the process of consuming food in providing energy to the individual. It is obvious that plants do not obtain food the same as animals, but later we will find out that they may share a similar concept. Modes of nutrition are primarily classified into two, which are autotrophs and heterotrophs. In plants, food are being made through autotrophic nutrition, or more suited termed as photosynthesis process. What does it mean by autotrophic nutrition? It is when organisms have the ability to produce their own food with the help of raw materials available in the surrounding environment. Therefore, they are generally called producers. Most plants are included as well as algae, phytoplanktons, and some bacteria. Meanwhile, heterotrophic nutrition is when organisms obtain food from other organisms. Thus, they are often referred as consumers. Animals are prime examples of heterotrophs. Although plants are widely acceptable as autotrophic organisms, plenty others have also been categorized as heterotrophic. Try not to get confused just yet. As we have witnessed Thismia neptunis earlier, note that it doesn't have the ideal appearances of the typical green plants that undergo photosynthesis. Yes, this is because they no longer contain chlorophyll and leaves, therefore they don't even bother photosynthesizing. Heterotrophic plants are complex and all have resort from total energy production through photosynthesis towards obtaining organic carbon either directly from other living things or through symbiotic relationship with a fungus. That is where our focus is derived from, because heterotrophic plants that abandon photosynthesis are called mycotrophic or mycoheterotrophic forms other than historical parasites. Mycoheterotrophy is defined as the ability of plants to procure carbon from fungi. Many plants are capable of mycoheterotrophy, whereas some are closely related and others are not. These plants thoroughly depend on fungal carbon their entire life. Interestingly, some autotrophic plants are at some point in their life acquired the mycoheterotrophic ability, such as the initial mycoheterotroph and partial mycoheterotroph. Initial mycoheterotroph relies on mycoheterotrophy in the beginning of its life cycle and later depend on autotrophy or partial mycoheterotrophy in maturity. Some orchids and species of pyrrole are initial mycoheterotrophs. In their early development, the sporophytes are temporary parasitic on the gametophyte, and if those gametophytes depend on mycoheterotrophy, the sporophytes of this species can be considered initial mycoheterotrophs as well. Partial mycoheterotrophs have retained their functional photosynthetic apparatus because they are still present with chlorophyll. Next, we will look at the habitat characteristics for mycoheterotrophic plants based on light, water, elevation, soil type, and population size. Co-occurrence. Different species of mycoheterotroph, often from different families, both in temperate and tropical zones, have the tendency to grow together. After a mycoheterotrophic plant is spotted in a forest, closer inspection of the area will often reveal other species growing close by. There is no explanation for this phenomenon, but a few authors have suggested that co-occurring mycoheterotrophs are possibly sharing the same mycorrhizal fungus, but no evidence has been found to support this. In contrast, sample specimens of Gentiana kieae and Birmania kieae co-occurring at a rainforest plot in French Guiana and found that they were associated with non-overlapping AMF lineages. Different species of ericaceous mycoheterotrophs are often found growing together, but are each specialized on a different mycorrhizal fungi. From those cases, co-occurrence of mycoheterotroph cannot be explained by specialization on the same host fungus. The event may reflect access to different resources by different fungal taxa, thus would result from competition rather than convergence. Plant sister species may occur together, but grow with different fungal lineages may result from a speciation process driven by mycorrhizal specialization. We have reached to the last part of this video, which is biodiversity hotspots for mycoheterotrophic plants. Mount Cooper in southwest Cameroon is often cited as the richest site for mycoheterotrophic plants in Africa. 20 years of intensive surveys on the slopes of this mountain have revealed 12 different mycoheterotrophic species. Therefore, Mount Cooper is home to about a quarter of all mycoheterotrophic species known from continental tropical Africa. Some species may be extinct due to extensive habitat destruction. Another hotspot for mycoheterotrophic plants is the Reserva Duque near Manaus, Brazil. In an area of only 100 km per square, more than 22 mycoheterotrophic species have been found, or over 25% of the total species diversity of mycoheterotrophic plants. The most species-rich locality of mycoheterotrophic plants in Southeast Asia is in Malaysia, which is Mount Kinabalu in Malaysian Borneo. 29 species of fully mycoheterotrophic plants have been recorded. These include 16 species of orchids, of which Didymo Blaxiella kinabaluensis and Gastrodia spatulata have not been found elsewhere. The high diversity of plant species on Mount Kinabalu has been attributed by the occurrence of a wide range of soil types and climatic conditions. Thank you for watching this video, Plants Without Photosynthesis. I hope this has given a lot of knowledge about mycoheterotrophic plants. Bye!